In the Australian way.
In the Australian way.
Lovely.
Oh, it's just such a blessing. It's very rich. And, I want to acknowledge everyone here, because if you weren't here, you would have missed that. And as great as videos are, they're an excellent resource. It's how can you replace the human element? So for the folks here, you got the real deal. It's priceless in my book. And I invite every one of you to see a piece of Michael and Krista in each of yourselves, because it does exist, it is there, and take that out into the world. It's such a beautiful gift. Thank you so much. So let's put some structure to the day. And this is the doing part, the action part, the manifesting part, and living the dream. Does anyone have a set goal for the day?
Yes.
Hands up. Anyone? Okay, great. Oh, and by the way, welcome. Forgive me.
This is Jo Smith.
Welcome, Jo.
She's been away at a retreat which was already pre-organised before this.
Yeah, sure.
She's about to go platinum.
Uh-huh.
So she was really close, and this month she's going to cruise beyond.
That might have just been the ticket that was required. And so, okay, whoever didn't put their hand up, if you need some support or help with that, then come and see us. Come and work with us, and we'll help you put some structure to that. Give you an idea, I mentioned before that my personal goal is to speak and share what we have with 10 people.
Today.
Minimum. Today. In fact, it's getting like it's every day. And I invite you to look at that piece, and if something comes up and it goes like, whatever that is, take on board what's been shared today and just get over it. Build a bridge, get over it. You Aussies are great at that. I mean, I'm getting used to you Aussies in the car, right? Driving in a car. So use that same,
Who's been driving there?
apply the Aussie principle. You'll do very, very well. And so we are hosting a meeting today at 2 p.m. And so the idea there, folks, is we need the event team. If Christine's not here, we need somebody to fill in that role and coordinate that. We all know what to do, yeah?
Why don't you review what's involved?
Okay.
Preparing for a meeting.
For a quick review.
For anyone that's
Yeah, sure. As a community, we represent a certain standard. We're inviting people into that, our community, and so part of the standard is to host a meeting that is welcoming, that is professional, that is inviting, where people come in and they don't see chaos and distraction and everything else that's attached to it. They come in here and they see this, and they see everything set up and everything sorted, and they can just come, relax, and receive the information. Part of that is that we need someone not nicely dressed down the front, about, say, maybe 1:45, 10 to 2, and if guests are early, and they welcome those guests. There's a yes from a guest if they're welcomed in that way and guided. Oh, hey, thank you for coming. Head upstairs. Somebody will be there to look after you. And then we need all of the rooms sorted so that, how the seating is now, if it gets spread out and stuff, we need a few people to take responsibility to set that out, the seating. Now, if we have a guest speaker like we do, the calibre of Michael and Krista, then we need some people to just check in with them. Hey, are you sorted? Do you need any help? Would you need some water? Is there anything I can do? Because I'm not sure if you're aware, but being in that role of presenting, and the presentations have been masterful, it actually takes a lot of psychic energy to deliver. And so the last piece of thing a person in that role would want to do and or needs is to be having to take care of nuts and bolts or organising this, that and the other thing. We get the most value out of our guest speakers by allowing them to focus and come and deliver in that way without all that stuff. So there's the relationship between the event community and the leadership. And if somebody comes and they're a guest of somebody, and this will happen more and more, and their person isn't here, then it's incumbent on us, anyone, to just connect with them. And it's not about presenting a novel or anything like that, it's just what Michael shared. Come from here, hi, and get to know them, make them feel welcome. It's also good to find out what they're here for. And ideally, if a meeting is run smoothly and it's scalable, it doesn't matter how many numbers we're talking, the guest speaker is actually introduced to everyone that comes in. And one of our jobs, per se, or tasks, is if we're guiding people and introducing whether they're our guest or somebody else's guest to someone like Michael or Krista or one of the leaders, is that we need to be time conscious and, you know, maybe a brief 30 seconds, a minute or more, and then just say, oh look, Michael's got some other, or there's some other guests that need to meet Michael or whoever. Let me show you a seat. Let's come and sit down. And then the idea there is we fill the front rows first, honour the front rows with the guests, first and foremost. And then the members, you know, tiered, sit at the back. If there's no room, the members stand, all seats to the guests, especially the elderly and or anyone like that. We go out of our way to look after the elderly. And other than that, it's great to applause and fill the energy with, is it negative ions or positive ions? Negative? Dyslexic on that one. Negative ions. And other than that, post-event, once the event's over, that's really a critical time. It's time to network. It's time to cement introductions, and that role where that you'll notice the leaders, Michael and Krista, and the other leaders ideally will mix and mingle and make those connections with those people. So, was there anything else? Have I missed anything?
What's the times of the meetings today, sir?
Oh, thank you. 2 p.m. And 5:30 p.m. But you'd want to be here at 5. Is that right? So, in lieu of that, because it's the last day of the Dream Launch Bootcamp, I would recommend that we come back here, say 4 p.m. Make an agreement to come back wherever we are, whatever we're doing. And that will be our final check-in, connect. And then it will also give us enough time to prepare for the later afternoon's meeting. And any other questions?
It's not a question, but just remember to invite people also tomorrow night if they can't make it.
Absolutely, absolutely. And hopefully you folks have got the flyers.
7:30 baby.
Now, I'm not sure if Christine's going to be here, so Vera, will you be here for both those meetings?
I'll be here for the meetings, but
Right.
for the morning, I need to do some private prospecting.
Yeah.
So I'll be back by 1:45.
Yeah, great. Just in case, if Christine isn't here, you'll need to step up and come and be the MC and do all of that, which you're great at doing. So, other than that, we've got our goals. If there's anyone that needs a little hand with that, I will be going out and about. If there's somewhere cool to go, let me know. And if people want to partner up with me, we'll go out and have some fun and see what happens and let the universe do its thing. And so that offer is on to anyone and everyone here. Please make the most of my time. I'm here to help. And other than that, is there anything else? Are we good? Let's go and have that. Oh,
Sorry, could I just share something with everyone? Hi, I'm Sharon, whoever doesn't know me. I tried something. Can I just come in? Everyone?
please. Thank you.
I tried
Why don't you,
something.
why don't you
Oh,
come right
okay.
up front?